out at Sunset Memorial Park. We are in one of the cemeteries, and we are talking today about perpetual care. What does that mean
Well,
in a cemetery?
perpetual care for a cemetery means that it's money that's in reserve that's used to maintain the property once the property gets completely full. So, in theory, your cemetery will be maintained as you see it today for eons. And so it pays for things like cutting grass, buying lawnmowers, having staff come out and maintain the property, weeding, all those things that you need to make your cemetery look acceptable. So there's a lot to it, and the state has a formula that we use. 15% of what the property that you purchase goes into a trust, and that trust will produce interest or growth, and we're allowed to take down just the growth, some of the growth on that investment. Can't touch a principal, so the principal's always there, but that money's to ensure that the property will be maintained like it is today.
Have you had families that have called you, maybe they're at an older cemetery or somewhere that their loved one's grave is not being cared for? What do you suggest they do?
Well, the first thing I would do is contact either the owner or the manager of the property. That's always the first and foremost step. Give them a chance to make it right. That's always the first thing I would do, because honest mistakes do happen in cemeteries. As hard as we try to keep everything perfect, there are mistakes that do happen, but we'll do everything we can to make it right. The second thing I would do, of course, is reach out to a funeral director. They may have a connection into the cemetery or a relationship with the cemetery that may get it fixed, or they may be able to go out there and fix it for you if it's something minor. Right. But as Dad mentioned, perpetual care for below ground, of course, or for ground burials, 15%. And then for columbariums or mausoleums, it's 5%. It is a one-time payment that is collected, so it is included in the price that you, when you purchase the space, it is included in that amount, and it's for the entirety. It's not a monthly or yearly subscription like some people think it is. But we're very proud of our cemetery and what we have here, and it does take a village, of course, to keep it maintained, but we're very proud of what we have and keeping it the way that we have it.
And I'd be glad to answer any questions you have. Obviously, we do this on a daily basis, and if you'd like to call or come by, we'll show you different options that we have here. We have families that actually have had burials in the cemeteries, and they decided to move their loved one here. That's an option. And
so you can move.
Oh, we do it all the time. And we just did the one
a cremation.
Cremation or traditional burial or mausoleum, and so that's an option too that it can be done. And we had one about a week ago that we did, and so it's not an uncommon thing, and it's not a really hard thing to do. People perceive it as hard, but it's not. It takes less than a day. But that's something we can go over with you, explain the procedure, and you can decide if it's good for you or not.
Yeah. And any questions you have about perpetual care, maintenance of a cemetery, when it comes to monument care, different things, don't hesitate to call us. Be glad to answer some of the simplest things to keep them clean, or household items that you have at home you may not even think of. So anything or any questions you have, be glad to answer those. So don't hesitate to reach out to us.
Okay, so I can put y'all's phone numbers
You
up,
bet.
right?
Yep. Give us a call. We'll be glad to help.
All right, thanks y'all.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming.
Thanks.